Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world, wherever you are in the universe. This is Commander Swifty. Oh, damn it, I got it wrong. Detective Swifty, the ineffectual gamer, and this is L.A Noire. Another time. Hello, how you doing? How you doing? Okay, so I started the stream. There was an issue. Then I went out, fixed it, came back in, started the stream again, and then there was an issue, so I had to close it down, and I've come back in one more time and started it again with the hope that that's going to fix everything. I'm just going to jump in a second with the music. Yeah, I think. Please don't mess my game around now. Okay, no. I can see that it's showing the game. Okay, so that was a big issue, but now that's fixed. So I am going to just okay, so I've got Restream chats open. Okay, that's all set up. Okay, and then I've posted it to my Discord. And I think I'm going to post it to one other self-promotion thing, but I'm going to be honest with you, I don't use them as much as I used to anymore. In fact, I'm going to take that off as well. So 1 second, so we can do it there. There's a promotion thing there. I think I can do it regardless. So guest posts, that'll do. Okay, I can do it in there as well. Oh, this actually announces when I'm live, doesn't it? This one. There's a group I'm a member of, and it's really cool because when you do go live, it used to say you've gone live. Now maybe not. Let me just check. Well, I'll just stick it in there anyway. Okay, I'll do it in there, and then that'll be it for now. Okay, good stuff. Right, we are ready to go. So, if you remember in the last episode, we have been demoted, and we've been stuck into the arson cases. So, hey, Goodog20, thank you for following me over there on Twitch. It's very nice to have some Twitch followers. Always nice to have a Twitch follower. Okay, so we have been demoted now to arson, which is going to be slightly new. I'm just checking the balances there while I was looking at that. So let's have a look. We'll go to resume. No, come by, say hello in the chat. Wait, if you're following, it's always worth it. Right, let me get my monitor set up correctly and everything so I can see what's going on, and then we'll get going. Okay, so the gas man, I think this one's called. That's right, the gas man. I'm good, thank you very much. Is this your first time watching, or have you been in before? And what pulled you in? Was it this game or something else? Right, let's have a look. So, that's an insta-heat thing there. So that's one of the boilers. Well, welcome in. Nice to see you. I don't know if we're going to have many viewers in today, because this is early for me, and I think a lot of my people are at work. But I wanted to stream, so. And then you always get to meet good people like yourself as well, when you're doing it for a different time. Great game. Great game. If only they make another one day, I'll be over the moon. Everyone, keep it down. Cole Phelps. Well, to be honest with you, Rockstar don't make bad games. Even Red Dead Redemption 2. Yes, they're going down this road. Well, it's not them, it's Take-Two. They're going down this road of microtransactions and stuff now. Yeah, but they still make really good games. Doesn't matter which one you're playing. It's always fun. But L.A. Noire, for me, it has... Even though I've played I think I played the first one, the first case, and then I started streaming on first and second case, and then I thought, oh, this is good for streaming, so I started streaming it. but I still feel like there's cases that have more replayability. They do have replayability because they're written so well. They're written really, really well. This game kind of has the pull. If you've ever seen the movie L.A. Confidential, this really has the pull of that movie, and even the series that's on at the moment, Perry Mason. Perry Mason is very, very close to this, or it feels very close to this. So I highly recommend those. And I don't play a lot of Bethesda games, to be honest with you. I love Rockstar games. I play Red Dead Redemption a lot. I stream it every now and again. If you look for me on YouTube, you'll be able to see my back catalogue of stuff. And Red Dead, it's streamable in a story way. I just need to work out how I'm going to do it. Not just do the linear story, but do other things around it. But I need to. There's certain little things about Red Dead Redemption 2 that you need to work out when this thing changes, because the scenery or the landscape changes as you progress through the game, and you need to know exactly when to visit certain places to trigger certain events. Otherwise, you miss them. So. Oh yeah, Zodiac. Yeah, I think a lot of it. Well, it was. They use the Black Dahlia in this, which is a totally real case. So, and there is a movie with Josh Hartnett called Black Dahlia. But yeah, Zodiac. David Fincher's version of Zodiac was really, really good. Mindhunter. That's not in this era, but that's a really good TV show as well. If you like this type of stuff, definitely I would watch that.
Today? How'd you like porking that German whore, Phelps? Phelps is up before a review board in December. Until then, he works the arson desk. End of story. Phelps.
Yes, sir.
I don't care what you did or didn't do, Phelps. I hear you're a good case man. But if you...
Oh yeah, Zodiac was real. Zodiac's never been caught. Yeah, if you look at David Fincher's Zodiac, I think it's the name of the movie is Zodiac. That's a pretty tight retelling of the story, but yes. And Black Dahlia was real. Black Dahlia, neither of those cases actually have been solved. They believe they know who the Black Dahlia murderer was, but of course there's no way of proving it now because he's not alive anymore.
I'll have you out of here before your feet touch the ground. Do we have an understanding?
Yes, sir.
Cap, we don't want a fucking rat like Phelps. Can it, Tilden? Phelps, I'm partnering you with Herschel Biggs.
I don't do partners. You know that, Cap.
You do now, Biggs. Social basket cases like you two should get along just fine. Biggs will show you the ropes, Phelps.
This is arson. There are no ropes.
It shouldn't take long, then. Start with these two. House fires. 326 South Kenmore Avenue. Steffen's family was out of town when it happened. Then go to 4414 Rosewood, family by the name of Sawyer. Fire brigade will be on location.
Are they suspicious, Captain?
That's for you to find out, detective. Now get out of here.
That's the one, yeah.
Both of you.
Yeah.
Get out!
Yeah, very good movie. So I didn't know they had a specific desk for arson in the same way as they do for the other crimes like murder and whatnot. That's quite interesting. I thought you'd just be literally picking the cases up from the front of the building. So I'm guessing we've moved police station as well. I'm just going to see if they've actually, if we're still up in Hollywood or not. No, we're in Wiltshire. We're in Wiltshire, so yeah, we've been forced to move police station as well. We're not in the.
I say we bust in there and find the goddamn evidence.
I'm busy now.
Guy gave his wife
Can
a
I
tap.
ignore you some other time?
I'd say all's fair in love and war.
But I wish there was more detective games in gaming. I think the closest we can really get are things like CSI. Those games are really old now. But they kind of follow the line of this game.
You know the way. You can drive.
So we'll go to Steffen's house fire, I think, first.
How long have you been working arson?
We gonna do the small talk thing now? Talk baseball, exchange addresses? I don't think so. Feeling down, hotshot? Need a buddy? Look somewhere else.
This guy does the voiceover in the first case, by the sounds of it. Oh, not the voiceover in the first case. I think he does voiceover on the beginning of numerous ones. Oh, I love the fire engine. That's fantastic.
There isn't much left.
There never is if the job's done properly.
You think it was deliberate?
Nah, that's real pain in her face. They would have moved out the things they care about if this was insurance. There's no mileage in this. Hello, Mike.
Hey, Hirsch. Cap this one.
Yeah, Mike Brannigan, Cole Phelps. It's okay, Brannigan. His name may be dog shit, but there's none in his hand.
No offense, Phelps.
None taken. Do you have anything?
The fire started late last night. Steffen's family at Catalina Island. Won some kind of competition. Looks like the only thing they ever won in their lives.
Oh, really, Alan's car?
And come home to this.
I'd say they were pretty lucky, really.
They don't have any insurance. Everything they own, including the house, is not a pile of rubble.
Where are they sleeping?
In the car. It's lucky the whole block didn't burn down. Word is they're bulldozing this whole neighborhood to build new homes for GIs.
Right, so it seems like they're
That's the
not
man in the house.
responsible, or
In the
at least they
ruins.
haven't done it on purpose.
Terry Lane
That
is
would be
his
sleeping
wife.
in a car.
Take a look around. Come on, Phelps.
You never know. Let's have a look. So I'm not going to interview them just yet. I'm just going to have a quick look around, see if I can see anything that is remotely dodgy.
Isn't that the cop?
So there's the heater, by the looks of it. I can't check it. Get any info out of this fireman? No. Okay. So it looks like that side of the house has nothing outside to show anything. Oh, what have we missed? Okay. A pan.
Circumstantial.
Yeah, it's just melted, isn't it? Clothes are gonna stink after you've done this. Oh. Okay, what's this?
Not sure this means much.
No, it's just a book. Okay, let's see if we can see. Ah, now look here. There's that fireman. There's a burn in the fence there. I didn't notice that when I was first coming around. Look, all the fence is fine, but then here, opposite. Okay, it's not. So, oh, yes. Okay. So let's have a look.
Recently serviced. Could
Matthew
be something to
Ryan.
go on.
Oh, and he's done the last 3 services, so... Ah, okay, so that's the music up, so there's nothing else to look for. Let's go and give him an interview here.
Mr. Steffens?
See what he says.
Cole Phelps and Herschel Biggs, LAPD. I know it's a difficult time, but could we have a word?
Don Steffens.
You were out of town.
We won a prize. We had a wonderful time. Came home to this.
Do you still have the tickets?
Sure.
It's a formality, but we'll need to speak to the issuing agent.
Traveling to Catalina Island, okay. Issued. Okay, so that looks all in order.
Can you tell me any more about the prize that you won, Mr. Steffens?
Weekend at Catalina Island. My wife got this flyer in the mail from the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
There's a little gulp there, but his eyes are transfixed, so I'm guessing the gulp's just his. It's just oh, there's some looks away, but he won it. We've got a ticket, so I want to go truth on this one. He has had some looks away though, but I don't know why to doubt him.
Did you enter any
Okay,
kind of
right.
competition?
Let's see.
My wife filled in a flyer. This lady just rung up and told us we won. It's the first time I ever won anything.
The redevelopment fund. Did they offer to buy you out?
They're building new houses. They showed their money and most of the neighborhood just packed up and walked away. But I never bargained with them.
Right, now he's not transfixing here and he's been a bit shifty and he's just crossed his arms, so there's nothing I can pull him on, but I can doubt this. He's keeping... Oh no, he keeps on looking off. I'm going to doubt it for now.
Everyone else is selling, but you're the holdout, aren't you?
I was the last. I thought I could hold out for a better price. Now, my house is the center lot.
So now you have to take the price regardless.
Looks like it. I've got no choice. I have to put a roof over my family.
He could rebuild, couldn't he?
That's all we need for the moment, Mr. Steffens.
Right.
All right.
What's with him?
You've seen the papers. I guess he's thinking about his own family. I'd say he's searching for some kind of atonement right now.
Right, okay. Oh, the phone box was lit up, so I'm gonna go check with R&R. R&R. It's rest and recuperation. R&I. Oh, I recognise him. He's from, oh, Cripes, that Supernatural TV show where they... Strange? No, Strange? No. Oh, crap, what's it called? He plays some twisted genius who works for the FBI. Oh, I can't remember its name now. Been off the air a few years.
Him. That's the cop. Tried to poke me in the nose.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need information on the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
Yes, Detective. Just checking. The fund is a semi-government agency established to speed up the building of GI homes. It has private investors as well as a government endowment.
Huh. You have an address for them?
There is one listed here, corner of Beverly and Mariposa.
Thanks, ma'am.
Right, okay. So, he wins a holiday. Yeah. I'm kind of getting an idea what happened. This redevelopment company are probably a bit dodgy. His wife fills out a flyer, he wins a holiday, and while he's on holiday, his house gets blown up by some gangster working for the redevelopment company or something. So whoever came around and offered the flyer and whatnot, probably suspect. So let's go to the other house fire. I'm not sure if this has anything to do with this one. You can drive. You can drive.
You can drive.
Hey Malcolm, how's it going?
Have there been any other house fires?
This is arson.
If
get
you're
an
thinking of
average
going
two a night.
live, Malcolm,
Does
with
that answer your
YouTube at the
question?
moment, when you do the edit part in the studio, just make sure that your program isn't shown as unlisted. I went live earlier and it was completely unlisted, and then I went in and I saw that it was you have to change it to public, otherwise it won't pop up. It's pretty crappy by YouTube, to be honest. They never said anything about having to change it physically. Oh, we got a fire marshal with his
Hi,
helmet.
Albert. We've got this case.
Hey, Biggs. You have a partner? What gives?
This is Cole Phelps. You may have read about him.
Oh, now I get it. Hello, Phelps. Welcome to the netherworld of arson. Family of 4 found dead in their beds. Heater explosion.
Hey, another one.
Looks that way. Insta-heat Model 70. Before you get excited, we get a couple of water heaters a month go back. Take a look around the yard and see what you can find.
Wow, so second one, pretty much the same area. So, oh, we got some bodies here.
You gonna stick it out, Cole?
I'm gonna try, Mal. What have you got?
Family by the name of Sawyer. Mother, father, and 2 kids. All in bed from the looks of it. So I'd say carbon monoxide poisoning. The burns are superficial.
Yeah, no, the other day
I'd say
mine
about
streamed
midnight.
fine as well. Just check it
Anything
going
more
forward. I
exact
think
takes
it's a
some
little
time to
change that
determine.
they've just put in
Lynch
and
tells
not
me this has
notified
something to do with a
anybody.
faulty water heater?
That's good.
Could be.
It'll
There's
be
been a
in your
speed
edit
problem
section,
with
in
a
your
particular
streaming
brand.
section. It's
I've got
quite
another
easy to
angle
see
in
it.
mind.
It's
You can't
just if you
hallucinate,
don't
detective.
realise.
This is a murder and not an accident. Sharing information has helped us solve
Sometimes your
quite a few
videos
cases.
as
I need
well, you
something
have to go
concrete
into
now
your
before the department
afterwards.
gets
You have to
wondering.
go into your video and make it
I'm an
public.
arson for a reason.
Sorry, I'll pause it so I can listen to that. But I think they've done it so that you don't have to then list it afterwards. I think that's the idea behind it. But they didn't put in a notification, so.
I feel sorry for your wife and kids, Phelps, not for you. But you're a good case man. One of the best I've ever met. I'll help in any way I can.
Thanks, Mal. I'd say that's firm but fair.
I love how everybody's playing like they're all goody two shoes. Jesus, look. Okay, so let's have a look. So let's have a look by the fence again. Yep, so it looks like it's blown outwards this way. There's no evidence here though. Got the car. I'm not seeing anything there. What am I seeing here? Aha! Okay.
Hey, Biggs! Is this significant?
Regulator valve. Good find.
Detectives? This is the next door neighbor.
Detective Phelps, can you help?
They were supposed to be going away. They won a trip somewhere. But little Henry got sick, so they had to cancel. What are the chances?
Do you know who ran the competition?
Gulliver's Travel, up on Santa Monica Boulevard.
Gulliver's Travel.
Been a big help.
Phelps, the guy across the street. I've seen him before. He likes fire.
Hurry, you can still catch him.
Okay. He likes fires, so he's an arsonist.
Stop! LAPD!
See,
Got an ID on the fire, bug. Stop right there!
Jeez, I nearly got him then. Got you. Woo! I thought I got him in the restaurant, but he just managed to evade me a little bit.
What's your name?
Herbert Chapman.
So you like fires.
Some.
Watching them or setting them?
I don't want any trouble.
Turn out your pockets.
You're a naughty boy, aren't you, Herbert?
I keep myself to myself.
Cigarette in a matchbox gives you a 5 or 6 minute delay. You want more time, you use a mosquito coil. Don't you, Herbert?
You like this fire, Herbert?
Hell no. I heard it over the fire radio. Sounded sweet.
When you finish following your leads, come and see me at the fire station. I have a theory about this.
Will do, Lynch. Take this guy in. We might want him for questioning later.
You got it, Detective.
Recognize the voice of that fire marshal, but I don't
If
know.
it is murder, it's almost impossible to prove. Fire doesn't leave much evidence. There's no percentage in this.
I think it's more than one case.
They're house fires, Cole. Accidents, heater fires, gas explosions.
There's got to be a reason.
The reason is you want to be a star again. Forget it. Give it up. You'll feel better.
There's something to this. I know it.
What are you talking about? Arson is insurance. It's always been insurance.
We still investigate the cases, Biggs. The people in this house are dead.
Go soak your head, Phelps. This hero business is a full-time obsession for you.
Go sock your head.
I'm gonna rub the department's nose.
I love that term.
Help me or stay out of my way. You got it?
Right, so let's just, I'm just going to get out to see where we're going next. So,
I want to see. Excuse me.
so we're at the Sawyer house family. So why it's not been crossed out, I don't know. Let's go to Gulliver's Travel Agency. Because they're the ones that are giving the prizes away, so...
Can you drive to this one?
So it's probably the next place, the best place to go. But that family there wasn't, so that leads me to believe that maybe they're not really interested. We'll have to see. I still think they're probably something to do with the redevelopment company. That window display is class. That's a good window display. I'd shop somewhere like that.
Detectives Phelps and Biggs, LAPD.
John Cunningham. Can I help you, gentlemen?
We have reason
Oh,
to
it's
believe that
another
Sawyer family
person
of
who's in
4414
Mad Men.
Rosewood Avenue recently won a competition run by your company.
Yes.
This
remember
actor's
them.
in Mad Men.
They called up to cancel at the last minute. One of the kids was sick. Very unfortunate.
Do you mind if I take a look at that?
Right, so what we're looking at. Alright, so we've got the Steffens family.
Here they are. Steffens.
Okay, Stefan. Sawyer yeah. So, okay, so that's my two.
Sawyer family, Rosewood Avenue.
And they cancelled because the kid. So they were supposed to be on the holiday. They were supposed to be on holiday, but the kid was ill. So they didn't. Why did my thing just pop up as though it had a message and then it didn't? That's
Tell us
interesting.
about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
There's not much to tell. They run a promotion. Our promotion's mailing list covers half of L.A.
Okay. Seems truthful.
So they are not a government agency?
I don't believe so. Government organizations don't usually get involved in promotions.
I'm told the tickets were a prize.
Yes, they were.
You do a lot of these prizes.
Look, there are hundreds of these promotions running at any one time.
Oh, shifty
You're the
eyes.
lucky guy, you get your name
Yep.
pulled out of a hat.
Yep. Yep, shifty eyes, there you go.
While the Sawyer family were supposed to be at Catalina Island, their house burnt down. You consider them lucky?
Christ. I'm sorry to hear that.
Can you tell me who offered the prize won by the Sawyer family?
Sure. Look, there's supposed to be some sort of supervised draw with hundreds of tickets. But the reality is the Suburban Redevelopment Fund calls me every couple of weeks and tells me exactly who has won.
Thanks for your help.
Exactly.
No problem.
So that's
Wish I
exactly
could do
what I
something
thought
for
would
that
be
family.
happening.
You could put round the hat. A few bucks would really help them now.
I suppose so.
Good. I'll put you down for 50. I could tell you were Samaritan the minute I walked in the door.
50? Are you?
Good man, Cunningham. You're all right.
Yeah, I'm great. Poorer, but great.
I like the little rotating globe in there as well, so... Right, so where are we going now? 1 second. Let's see... Suburban... Wait, no, not the Sawyer, we've been there. Suburban Redevelopment, so this is the company who is trying to force everybody out. We don't have to do R&I, so that's alright.
You're behind the wheel.
Let me guess. You want to check out the Suburban address?
Great partners must think alike, Murphy.
So don't usually stream this early, but I like this game and I wanted to chill out, and I think this is probably one of the streams where I really can just chill out and don't have to put too much effort into it.
This is supposed to be the registered offices of the Suburban Redevelopment
Oh, right, so
Fund.
they're not
This
even
is an
there.
Elysian housing development, Mac.
So Elysian is an investor in the redevelopment fund.
Looks that way.
Are we done here, Mac? I've got work to do.
Sure, buddy. Thanks for your help. Elysian are investors in the suburban redevelopment. So what? If you think I'm putting my pension on the line and harassing Leland Monroe without evidence, you're out of your mind.
We can't look around at anything here. This feels a bit weird. Dames. Can we talk to him? No, let's just have a mooch about the office. I didn't even know we'd be able to do... It came up with a thing there. Why did it come up with a thing there and then it hasn't since? Right. Let's try the movement again. There we go. So we aren't able to be nosy.
Elysian Fields builds the houses, while the Suburban Redevelopment Fund foots the bill.
Okay. I think that's it. Okay, so where was the next place to go to? Fire station number 32. I don't know why Sawyer House is still showing us not being visited. Because obviously it was.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
What's that? That's the lemon wash whistle.
Oh, I tell you what, the audio in the radio is not as prominent in this game as it is in other. You know, the music's quite prominent in other Rockstar games, and I don't know why, because I think they could have done a lot with it, a lot. So I think we're going to see the fire marshal.
We came as soon as we could.
We're having a season from hell.
Let's just have a quick look at this. Looks nice.
Don't do that again.
There's the pole.
Lynch.
Biggs, you two investigating the house fire on Kenmore Avenue as well?
Oh.
Yep. Why?
I had a look around the place while I was out there.
Do you believe the fire?
I deal in facts, Phelps. Evidence of an explosion. No obvious sign of accelerants. Wiring looks intact. Come and take a look at this.
Is the heater from the Sawyer fire out?
Yes, it is.
Huh. Looks like it was recently serviced.
I have a theory, and it's a theory only. I don't have enough evidence to prove...
Al, if you say it's so, we're listening.
Okay, Phelps. You're a bright penny. You have a gas supply. You have a Bunsen burner as a pilot light. You have a regulator valve, and the balloon represents the gas expanding in the room. Now, the gas has to make contact with the mosquito coil to form an explosion.
Okay.
Let's see if you can work out the chain of events.
Right, I totally missed what he said there because I was too busy doing something, so just let me have a look. Right, you're Bright Penny, you have a gas supply, and you have a Bunsen burner as a pilot light. Okay, you have a regulator valve, and the balloon represents the gas expanding in the room. Now the gas has to make contact with the mosquito coil to form an explosion. Okay, alright. Let's see if we can get this one. So we need which one is the Bunsen burner? I'm guessing it's that one. So that would go to the left. Need the Bunsen burner first. Then we'd need the regulator valve. And then we'd need the...
Good, your regulator's in position.
And then we'd need the balloon. Oh crap, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, and then we'd need the balloon finally, because that's going to expand and then touch on the mosquito coil.
The gas bubble needs to be next to the coil if it's going to ignite.
Okay, I'll light your pilot. turn the gas.
You pull the lever on the left to turn on the gas.
So that's how it's being done.
Maybe. There could be a fault with these valves. I've adjusted this one for our experiment, but you need to take it to InstaHeat and see what they say. Their headquarters is on North Harvard Boulevard, number 262.
Thanks, Albert.
You're welcome, Biggs. See you at the next show.
I wonder if Rockstar will ever work on something like this again. I'd be interested to know if they will, because I don't think they will.
That creep walked out on its bike.
I don't think they will, because I don't think you can make this into a multiplayer game and profitize off it. But with certain people leaving Rockstar, people from the top, it will be interesting as to whether they might break away and try and make something similar as their first game. Depending on what their deal is with Take-Two and exactly what they can do from now on.
Show?
We'd have to see.
Next fight. We should go to the factory and see how many of these things are going bang in the night.
You know this Chapman character?
Oh, crap.
Guy's a freak.
You're behind the wheel.
I've got to go over my notes. I don't need high explosives with a little bit of gas. Hang on, you would know about that. Don't you work on pipelines or something, Malcolm? Am I totally wrong there? But I'm sure you said you worked on oil pipelines or something. I'm probably totally wrong. Don't always have the greatest memory.
There's such a thing as soap, you know.
Oh, nice boilers.
Am I missing something here?
Grown men.
You alright, Pet?
LAPD detectives, ma'am. We need to speak to someone in charge.
I see. Well, duty manager for today is Mr. Rasick. You should find him in his office.
Mr. Rasick.
The women don't find you handsome? They should at least find you handy.
Together when we're not even married.
The LAPD issued a statement saying that Detective Phelps has let down not just his family.
Well, that's not him.
The department and people he swore to serve.
Hey! Fuck you!
What was that all about?
I swear, this town is going straight to hell.
Is it?
You want a face full of knuckles? That's a creep. Just walked out on his wife.
Was everybody this hard back then with something like that? I don't know. I don't know how it would have been.
Arson. We're investigating a couple of house fires. What can you tell us about this?
He might be. Let's go.
Pressure regulator from a Model 70. Yeah. Let me take a look.
He could. Yeah, he might be just munching all the donuts up. Who knows?
We have a problem. This has been tampered with.
What?
You see this diaphragm? It forms a seal across the saddle here. Gas flows across from here to here. The diaphragm regulates flow. It's been reversed. It's a subtle change, but it means the gas never closes off properly.
Alright, so you can have a build-up then.
So you're telling me that this is not a manufacturing fault or service repair?
I don't think there's anything inherently wrong with the design.
His eyes have been shifty there. And he's biting his lip, so... But he is holding eye contact. No, he's squinting again. Okay, let's go doubt.
You're telling me that you've never had any problems with this heater?
Look, we've changed the design since the Model 70.
These things are still being installed?
It's the demand. None of us could keep up with the amount of housing going up. At the budget end, we're still using some of the old stock. We are installing 100 heaters a week. They're not all faulty.
They're not all safe either.
Can you imagine making that as a business decision? It's crazy, isn't it?
Are these diaphragms prone to failure?
They tend to go after a while. The rubber lasts quite a few years and then it perishes.
So the guys' names that I've been seeing doing the repairs on the heaters, they're fully licensed and accredited.
Sure, of course they are.
Oh. Is this a lie? Because he is twitchy as hell, but I don't know what the lie would be.
I think some of your men aren't fully licensed. You're desperate to cover your sales.
And how are you going to prove that, Detective? Name me one of my guys who would have overlooked a fault like this.
Well, we've got a name of somebody. But, yeah, this is the guy, isn't it? Matthew Ryan. I don't know if this is right what I'm doing here, though. But it's the only person's name that's connected to the case.
What about Matthew Ryan?
Is that right?
You know about Ryan, huh? All right, he's been in some trouble, I know that.
Hopefully
He's
that's
done his
alright.
time.
You in the habit of hiring criminals, Rasic?
I need guys, Detective. This boom is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
Let's see if we can...
I want you to get me a copy of the list of your installers.
Okay, I'll get it for you.
Slow down.
There, around a dozen of them. Housing business is going crazy at the moment.
This is a long shot. We are not going to roust that whole list.
Christ, yeah, there's a load of them, isn't there? Okay.
I want to run it by R&I.
Okay.
Cross-reference for arsonists. See if any of these guys have any previous. Sir, I need to use your phone.
Go right ahead.
I love how it's on a table in the corner of the room.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Hey, Budman, how's it going? Yeah, it's very convenient. Very convenient. Good to see you again.
Through now.
Look, that's the latest thing. Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need to know if any of the following names have a previous criminal history.
Okay, Detective. Run the names.
Acevedo Ernesto, Clemens Walter, Elgram John, Gable Leroy, Kelligrew Peter, Putner
slow
Robert,
down.
Limehouse Albert, Manning Franklin, Neves Raymond, O'Brien Thomas, Ryan Matthew, Spurgeon William, Varley Reginald, Zurich Stephen.
Clemens Walter. Previous conviction for arson and malicious damage. Burned down a house in Westwood in 1942. 4-year jail term.
Thanks.
Ryan Matthew. Charged for contempt of court. Attempted murder. Plea bargain down to assault charge.
Anyone else?
There is a Reginald Varley wanted for murder by Detroit Police Department.
Thanks. You've been a big help, young lady.
Yeah, she took those names down and got that info fast.
Your employment roster is quite the rogues gallery, Mr. Rasic. Desperate times indeed.
I was married by a judge. Should have asked for a jury.
Alright, okay, so no, don't need to do that.
Hey, fuck you.
Oh, fuck you, buddy. Right.
Advice?
It said X to talk.
Do you have an address for Clemens?
He's working on an apartment building on Catalina and 3rd.
What about Ryan?
Currently working at a housing development on Normandy and 1st Street.
Varley, where is he?
Beverly and Mariposa, currently
be a
working
busy
on a
case,
new
this
housing
one.
development. Hey, Varley's a good guy. You can't harass all my people.
These guys have lockers.
Yes, they do, but my men have a right to some privacy. Don't you need a warrant or something?
Show him and keep quiet.
I swear, this town is going straight to hell.
Sounds like you, Ellen's guy.
Here.
This town is going straight to hell.
Stick around, Mr. Rasic.
Yeah, stick around. I can hardly see the names here. This is ridiculous. Right, Walter Clemens, okay. So what have we got? We have law and
Clemens
authority.
is a fellow
An
traveler.
anarchist essay. Let's have a look. Talks about and ignorance reigns in society. Yeah, we're not reading the whole thing, like, but okay. Anything else? Matthew Ryan. Oh, he's got tons of them.
Some light reading on the merciless capitalist machine.
To say the least. And it's
Ryan
the same
wants the world
text.
to be a better place. Don't we all?
The town did go to hell.
This doesn't pertain to the
No, that's nothing, is it? Okay. So, and the last one must be... No, that's him. Okay, close it. It must be the last banker 4 by the looks of it. There we go. Reginald Varley. Ah, Mozzie coils. Why would he have them at work?
The company went through thousands of these in the war. Still got eaten alive.
Okay, so... Is there anything inside? There
Barley
is
has
one.
a problem with bugs.
I actually have some of these mosquito coils. I've never used them though.
You know that a mosquito coil takes an hour to burn down, Rasic?
No, I didn't know that.
It's the favorite choice of ignition by arsonists. Gives them time to get away.
You're crazy. He probably lives near the canals in Venice. Mind if I leave you to it? I got work waiting.
Yeah, it's alright, but the music stopped, so we know that you're no longer important to
Three
us.
birds. Clemens, Ryan, Varley.
Oh no, I thought you could pinch the fire engine there. Okay, so we have Clemens, Varley, and Matthews. I think the names were. Clemens. We'll have to see. Oh, something sneaky's going on. That was him flipping the diaphragm around, wasn't it? That was an interesting one. Right, let's have a look. So, let's go visit Clemens first. See what he has to say.
You know the way. You can drive.
Come on, Jeeves. This game would be great if it had a photo mode. Well, it'd be great for me. I love taking photographs in games at the moment. It's one of my favourite things. Because the worlds are just becoming so good. That's
Biggs,
not
LAPD.
the guy from before.
We want some answers, and we want them quick.
Okay, okay. What's this all about? Just tell me what you want.
He's from Mad Men as well. Literally, the whoever did the casting for Mad Men must have just played this game and gone, yeah, all of those guys, let's get them in. There's been about 6 or 7 actors from Mad Men in this so far. It's crazy.
You know Reginald Varley?
No? Can't say I do.
Oh. Yep. He does. He knows
Detroit
it.
PD is after
He
Reginald
knows
Varley
it.
for murder. You want us to run you in for aiding and abetting Clemens?
Whoa, 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 whoa. All I know about Varley is he gets kickbacks from some developer. He does their work first. Spreads it around if he can.
I'm going to look up and see how many actors are connected. Because there's lots.
You're licensed and work for InstaHeat?
I contract for them. So what?
Well, that's true. Oh. Nah, this is something to do with it. I don't think it's a lie, but he's pulling some strange faces, but I don't think it's a lie.
InstaHeat hires arsonists, does it?
I've worked as a fitter all my life. Put everything I had into that house. And my fucking mud shark of a wife gets awarded it in settlement. She's blowing spics 2 at a time while I'm at work. And she gets the house. Yeah, I burnt it all right. Set fire to that fucker and watched it burn to the ground. I did my time and I'd do it again.
Sorry about the rouse, Clemens. You did the right thing.
What, burn the house to the ground?
Do you know Matthew Ryan?
No. Don't know the name.
Yeah, you do, because you had his book. You had his book, so I'm hoping that if it comes up under lie...
You and Ryan are 5th columnists.
Yeah.
And how do you figure that, wise guy? What proof do you have? Been following me to meetings?
5th columnists. I love it how they act as though they actually existed in. I know some people were, but there we go.
I am not now,
Oh,
nor have I
crap.
ever been, a member of the Communist Party. Nice try, copper.
Oh crap!
All right, Clemens.
I got one wrong. I thought.
Can I get back to work
Did
now?
I select the wrong one? Because he had a pamphlet. Damn it! I might have selected the wrong one. Can you not do it again? Ah, fucking got it wrong. Still gonna get you. Right, let's see what the next one is. That's a shame. But it is what it is. Okay.
Can you drive to this one?
But he did have a pamphlet in his
Farley's on the run. He might
locker.
be packing heat. If he's wanted for murder, I say we take the doubt out of the equation and let him have it.
You nervous?
I just wonder if there was two options in that list, and I'd selected just the first one because I saw the picture of the pamphlets.
No,
Or maybe I was
fired my
wrong.
weapon in the line of duty.
He seemed a bit.
That's nothing to be ashamed of. I hope your piece is still serviceable, Herschel.
I may be old and out of practice, but I'm still a Marine, Phelps.
Look, more stuff, more houses.
It would be better for our case if we could bring him in, Herschel.
I don't think you go to the LAPD, don't think, in this game. I don't think I've been to it yet. If there's another...
LAPD, Varley! Stop or I'll shoot!
You never catch me, copper! It's gonna be hard to catch this guy because he's got such a run on me. You can actually aim.
Stop or I will shoot!
Okay. I thought I was going to lose him there. I forgot about that way you can aim, and I thought it was going to shoot him.
I'm going
But
to take a wild guess that you're the same Reginald Varley the Detroit police have an outstanding warrant on. How am I doing so far?
I need a lawyer before I talk to any of you. Reginald Varley, you're under arrest for committing a series of arsons. You're also under arrest for murder. Detroit PD will be putting in a request for your extradition. Until then, your guest is.
Arson? You can't hang that rap on me.
Be quiet. Be thankful we don't shoot you.
Are all the cops in this town crazy?
Take him away, officer.
we can't. I don't know what I've done differently here. Like, oh no, we're still playing. He said he was arresting him for it, but you can't arrest him. You can only bring him in for. Let's go to Ryan's worksite. You can only bring him in for questioning. You can't pin it on him. I don't think we can pin it on him.
You can drive.
I don't think we've got enough evidence to pin anything on him. Certainly question him.
Are you Matthew Ryan?
Don't you run as well.
Detective Phelps and Biggs, arson squad.
Be classy if you ran as well.
You heard the man.
I'll just put this stuff in the car and I'll be right with you.
Hold it, Ryan. I said, son of a bitch.
Oh, he's running in the car. He's rabbiting.
Those are GI's backyards with practice crew.
The damage is only cosmetic.
He's a one-man wrecking ball.
Move in. I'll take out the van.
Jesus, there's people everywhere.
Steer them off the top.
I can't control not
We're going
hitting
to kill those
somebody.
men.
They'll get out of the way.
Only if they hear us coming.
Close in, Phelps. We need to take Ryan down before he hurts somebody.
This is the hardest chase I've had in the game so far.
I can't get a target that isn't there, Phelps. Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out.
He's got an arson-related assault charge and he's running.
Running don't mean nothing. We gotta get this guy in a room before we can get an angle on him.
This man has got to be stopped.
Okay. One traffic stop coming up. Smash the son of a bitch's rear wheels.
That's what I just did.
Jesus, what is he doing?
Tramp! Oh, Jesus!
Give it up, LAPD! Why did you run, Ryan? I was scared.
You got a reason to be scared, Ryan?
Matthew Ryan, I'm arresting you on suspicion of committing a series of arsons.
So we've arrested... I don't understand. We can't arrest and prosecute two people for one crime. Not unless we know it's a conspiracy.
We have 3 suspects. As much as I'd like it to be Chapman, I think it's one of the other 2 guys. Let's get to the station.
Well, that's good, because I got a question wrong with him, and it might have blown the case. Oh. Okay,
You drive.
can drive.
I need to go over the case notes.
Ah, Saltarelli's. Tell you, the music's pretty good in this one.
I have 2 suspects.
Phelps, you got nothing. Biggs, Ryan's waiting for you in interview 1. Varley's in 2.
Hey, Hopkins, you practicing your asshole routine again? Come on, Phelps.
Charging a suspect will close the case. Okay, so... that is Ryan. No, it isn't. That was Varley. Was that Ryan or Varley? I've forgotten the bloody names of them. Oh, I don't know who I'm interviewing here.
I want to make homicide. I mean, you know you've made it if you got that desk.
Right, let's interview this guy first. He was the first one to run, wasn't he?
We have Matthew Ryan in custody.
That's
Varley.
Varley, this one. Okay.
I think all we need to do is ask him about this, and he'll rat you out.
Fuck Ryan, that pinko bastard.
Okay, work at Sawyer's residence. Okay, let's listen
Have
to
you
this
ever worked
properly.
on a place on Rosewood Avenue? Family by the name of Sawyer?
Maybe. I'm from out of town. I go where they send me. I don't do a lot of repairs, though. I'm flat out on new installations.
No, he's not. He's not, because they've got 100 a day.
Why are you lying to me, Varley? If Suburban wants their new installations completed, why are you bothering with wrecks like the Sawyer house?
So I'm lying just because I can't remember if I was there or not?
Okay, thank you.
How can you prove that I was?
There we go. Service by Varley. Okay. This is Varley, isn't it? Varley in 2, yeah. Okay.
Your name is on the inside door of their water heater.
Okay. You got me there. Suburban, yeah, they wanted that guy out. Sawyer kept complaining about not being able to get his heater service, so they threw in a free service as a sweetener. I think he played him, though. Because he still wouldn't sell.
Word is, you're in the pocket of some property developer?
Never. I got principles.
How did Suburban put the squeeze on you? Did they find out about your record?
There's no way you can link me to Suburban. You're wasting your time.
Yeah, I think I've done the wrong thing there. I should have put
Sorry. My mistake.
Wow.
Oh, you're not even gonna hear me out?
Yes, I am. I'm gonna come back to that.
What would reversing the
'Cause I don't
diaphragm
know.
of an Instaheat Model 70 do?
Yeah, I made that mistake before. You get a big bang when you turn the pilot back on.
So you didn't deliberately sabotage the water heater at the Sawyer house?
No, I did not. You out of your mind?
I don't believe you, Varley.
We can...
I think Suburban wants homeowners who don't want to sell out of the way.
Yeah.
I think you're out of your mind. Where is the evidence that I have done anything to contribute to this fire?
Mosquito calls, I think. Where is it? There we go. As long as they were in his, I forget the names. Found in Valley's locker, yeah.
Arsonists use cigarettes and mosquito coils as time delay fuses. We found an open box of mosquito coils in your locker.
Whoa, hang on. Those things, they belong to Ryan, all right? He asked me to hold them because his locker's full of stupid pamphlets. I thought he used them for camping. Oh, you're not even gonna hear me out?
No. Because we can do...
we bust in there and find the goddamn evidence.
We can do the double interview here. I'm gonna not see if we can get more information from the other one before...
We got a stakeout down on 2nd later tonight.
Interview on 2... Oh, it's that way. He's here. I can see him.
I say we
see what he says.
Save yourself some time and get this thing off your chest.
If that's your opening gambit, you better try again.
Right, so...
You know how to reverse a diaphragm in the regulator valve of a Model 70 heater?
No, I don't.
This is throwing me here. He's saying he doesn't know, but he would know. He will know.
If you know enough to do your job, you know enough to do that repair.
Yeah.
You're lying,
but
Ryan.
I don't know how I can
And
catch him.
how do you think you can prove that?
You're gonna have to bear with me. I really don't know how. No, this isn't being offered kickbacks. No, that was for the last one.
Like I made a mistake.
Yeah, I can't go with that. I don't know what the answer is to that one. Let's try a different one then. Suburban redevelopment. Let's see what they.
What can you tell me about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund?
Nothing.
We know he knows about it though. Doubt it.
I think Suburban is a front for your anarchist buddies. They're arranging for people to be out of town while you burn their houses down.
Suburban? What's that got to do with me? That's Barley's bilk. He's the one with the cozy agreement with those fascists.
Those fascists. Right. Let's try the anarchist literature.
So you want to change the world, Ryan?
This is throwing
Yes,
me
I
a bit,
do.
this.
So does every reasonable person.
And you're doing your part?
Yes, I am.
Does that include sabotaging water heaters to destroy a company?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Well, I know he's got
industrial
pamphlets.
sabotage, Ryan. It's all part of your campaign.
You're delusional, detective. What campaign?
Okay, so Ryan's pamphlets. There we go. You see, that's where I made the mistake before. I think I clicked on Ryan's instead of Clemens.
Your locker is full of pamphlets. Clemens told us how you were always foisting them on people.
Sure. I spread the pamphlets. A guy has to do something. Insta-heat heaters break down every day. They're still peddling the same lousy design that they lifted from Hephaestus.
Pinkos everywhere.
Insta-heat bought out Hephaestus?
Them, Vulcan, Pyro, and a bunch of other companies.
And you still work for them.
A guy has to work.
And the directors of the company. How do you feel about them these days?
You work it out.
Attempted murder charge.
You have a history of violence.
I have no such thing.
Oh, you're lying. Got your criminal record.
You're lying, Ryan.
From R&I.
How exactly are you going to prove that?
I think we have anyway, didn't he? Ryan's criminal record, yeah.
You were charged with attempted murder, Ryan.
It was a court case. No criminal liability was the verdict. They said that they couldn't have known that the faulty heater installation would cause a fire. All I know is I lost my whole family. And the company that was responsible got away with it. What would you do?
Which company?
Asbestos Water Heater Company.
Okay, let's go back to this one.
You know how to reverse a diaphragm in the regulator valve of a Model
I
7?
know he's lying. I just can't.
No, I don't.
I don't know how I'm going to catch him on it.
If you know enough to do your
They
job,
all know
you
how to
enough
do it.
To do that repair.
And they're all
You're
in on the
lying.
arsons.
And how do you think you can prove that?
It can't be his statement. And it... Oh, maybe it is. Because didn't he say something like they'd all know, like somebody would know how to do it? I can't remember how he said it. He said like, it's subtle, but we know that it would give time.
Your boss at InstaHeat said that you've all been trained to do it. It's a common repair. Are you calling him a liar?
Okay.
Okay.
So I know how it's done. But what would be the point? You'd just end up with a gas leak and then a small fire when you turn the pilot back on.
And if you didn't reset the pilot and the gas spread, what was the cause of the fire in your own home, Ryan?
I won't tell you.
Not going to charge
For
him.
the moment, Ryan.
So I can go?
Sure.
No.
As soon as your red friends storm the building and carry out,
And then we're going to have a look at the other guy.
We decide how long to lock you up for, knucklehead.
And so we know about suburban development now.
those prints come through
I think Ryan
so I can
is our
nail
man.
that son of a bitch.
But procedure says we eliminate all of the suspects.
I don't know which.
Let's speak to Varley.
Varley
I wanna make
seems
homicide. I mean,
more
you know you've
to
made
me.
it. You got that, Deb.
But we'll see.
Word is, you're in the pocket of some property developer?
Never. I got principles.
Okay, so we know that's not true now from what
How
Ryan
did
said.
Suburban put the squeeze on you? Did they find out about your record?
There's no way you can link me to Suburban. You're wasting your time.
There we go. Because he says they're conspiring there.
Ryan says you offered to cut him in on the kickbacks they were offering.
So
He'll testify in court.
Suburban, they got real-time pressure on getting some of the big developments finished. There's some big date that they can't afford to miss. So yeah, I took their money. But so did a lot of guys, all right? Carpenters, electricians, plumbers. It's no big conspiracy.
Let's see what he says.
We're done for now.
I don't know who to charge here.
So what happens? You're either going back to Detroit to face a murder rap, or you're staying here to answer for these arsons.
Guy gave his wife a cat. I said all's fair in love and war.
If he's going to get charged for murder in Detroit, it's probably better to charge the other guy because you're going to close the case. I don't know about you, I think Ryan just seems a bit... He ran in the car, not by foot, like he was trying to hurt people. He just seems like the one... And I don't like the look of him. I'm going to charge him. I don't know if you can get this wrong or if it's like the other one with a paedophile where it was like you can charge either.
Matthew Ryan, I'm charging you with committing a series of arsons and for the murders of Hank Sawyer, Edwina Sawyer, Henry Sawyer, and Jessica Sawyer.
You're putting an innocent man away here. You hear me? I didn't set any fires. I didn't kill that family.
I'm hoping I didn't send it. This case is the first one that's bamboozled me a bit. I didn't really know.
Phelps, what you did to your wife and kids was un-American.
My wife threw me out.
Did I ask for your opinion? You're here to listen to mine. What I was going to say, before I was interrupted, was you did a good job on the Stephen Sawyer case. We don't often get results in arson, so well done.
What about me? Do I get a little stamp by my hand or a lollipop or something?
What you get is another case. A bad one, unfortunately.
So let's see what we got. Got a question wrong, some city damage, quite a lot. Valorous. Still don't know if I charged the correct guy though. I'm going to be honest with you. Don't feel 100% comfortable with that one. I still think, you know, the other guy... I'll pause this here because it's going to go to one of the flashbacks. The other guy, he's going to go to jail anyway. They're both obviously in on it and helping the redevelopment company. And I'm guessing as we move on, we're going to try and take that company down. I'm guessing that's how it's gonna play out. But at the moment, you've just got two arson, so it's not quite known how things are gonna go down. Okay, so yeah, so that one was the first case that's really caught me out, because I think with the what was it, the one with the paedophile, you kind of knew to charge the correct guy. It was right to charge the correct guy, even though the other guy was a scumbag. He wasn't at fault for the murder. You'd have literally been pinning it on him as justice for what he hadn't been arrested for. So that's really strange, because it's well, yeah, I'm guessing they were, because they both, I mean, why you didn't charge them both, but that one guy at least, you know, he's going to go back for the murder, so you know they're both going to be in jail, and that's how it feels right charging was it Ryan, because the other guy's still going to jail. They've both done something, whereas if he'd have charged it the opposite way, one of them would have got off scot-free. So I think that was the right decision to make. Okay, people, I'm going to call it a day for this stream. I might be coming back to stream something later on. I don't know yet, but and I will try and stream a little bit more this week. Well, once or twice, maybe once at the weekend, once during the week. But I am working on a project at the moment, which I will show. If you keep in touch on Discord, I'll be posting some stuff in there once I've kind of got that all wrapped up. But there's another project I'm working on which I'd like people to see. But I'll let you know as that comes on. Okay, so I'll say goodbye for now. Do click that subscribe button if you haven't clicked it before, and the like button, and I'll see you for case number 9. I think we've done more than 9 cases. Must have done more than that. I think earlier on in the streams maybe I was doing 2 cases per stream, but now the streams are taking the cases are taking over an hour of gameplay, so that's why I'm trying to condense them a little bit, just to make it nice. But I will come back and do a little bit more. Don't know if anybody has any preferences. Again, in the comments or whatever, you can leave a preference if there's a game you'd like me to stream. I haven't got the money to necessarily be buying games at the moment, so try and make it one that I've maybe talked about or something like that. I should actually on Discord put a list of my games and see what people want to stream, because I can make a list quite easily. I know some people have been playing Assassin's Creed lately and stuff like that. By the way, before I go, if you have a PC and you've watched me stream The Division and you even have a small interest in it, you can actually get The Division for free at the moment, completely for free. Doesn't cost you a bean. So I have actually put it in the where was it? I have actually put it in the Discord, but if you just give me a second, I'll post it in the chat now. So if you've got a PC and whatnot, and you want a free game to try out, feel free to try out this game, The Division. Because I'm running my video there by accident, so I'll put the link in there. And you just go there, you register, and then you can download the game for free. And is it today the last day? I wasn't sure if today was the last day or not, but yeah, definitely. So get on it, because a free game is a free game, people. You can't knock it. Even if it's not your type of thing. If it's a free game, give it a go. You don't know what you don't like, so you don't know what you like sometimes, I think is the best way of putting it. Okay, so I'll say goodbye, and I hope everybody enjoys the rest of the day. And if I come back later streaming, just look for that go live notification. Okay. See you later.